this time we vacate to New Orleans. It's carnival season. Come with me, let me show you. Full disclaimer guys, I was sick during this trip, so I might sound a little stuffy and my voice a little squeaky and off. I'm super excited to show you around because you will discover new dining, shopping, and historical places. See how New Orlenians get ready for Mardi Gras, where you can buy inexpensive souvenirs and learn more about Creole and Cajun dishes. By the end of this video, you'll be booking your trip to NOLA. We've arrived to New Orleans. We're gonna make our way out of the airport and then go to our hotel, and of course I will show you guys our hotel. And they have a Cafe Dumont here. They have a lot of Cafe Dumonts in New Orleans, Darby's. We are on our way to our hotel, which is located in the French Quarter. And just so you guys know, it is a 40-minute drive from the airport to the French Quarter, but somehow our Uber driver was able to get us there in like 25 minutes. We've arrived, guys. We're gonna check in, so we're gonna bring you guys with us. Oh, it looks really nice. Our Uber driver did give us a lot of tips, and I will go over them in a few. There's safety tips, and I'm sure everyone would want to know about it. Hi, checking in, please. And they are a dog-friendly hotel, so that's cool. If you guys travel with pets, then you can definitely stay here. And I booked this through booking.com. In case anyone was wondering, they do have coffee, hot water, and a water station here. We're gonna sign some paperwork and then take you guys up to our room. So we're going up to our room now. We will be on the 4th floor. I don't think our room has windows, but there are rooms that have windows. We just didn't pay for that. The hotel has 24-hour lobby service, so if we need anything, or if you guys do decide to stay here, you'll have someone to help you out with anything that you like. They do have complimentary coffee and hot water and cold water station downstairs. They do have one elevator, which is the one we just got out of, and the stairs. Let me show you guys our room. Like I said, it doesn't have any windows, so it just depends what you guys like to book. Before we get situated, I'm gonna show you our room. Turn on the lights. Our TV, it's a little small. I found this on Booking, so of course if you're traveling, you know, as a couple, this is nice. You don't need a big place, I think. And then the closet here, pretty small. They do have an iron. Hangers are usual, they just don't have a door, just a curtain. And let me show you guys. Oh, there's a fridge, a microwave, and waters. Let me show you guys the restroom. They did tell us that if we were to check out before our checkout date, there would be a fee of what, 50 bucks? Yeah. Of $50. And I said, well, I don't think we're gonna be checking out early unless this place is haunted. No, just kidding. So restroom is pretty small, but it's nice. The room is just your bed and your TV. But again, if you guys, every time you go on vacation, at least when we go, we're always out and about. So I don't need a big room because I'm not gonna be here all day. But I wish every room had a window though. So it's our first night here in New Orleans. It's my birthday night, so we're gonna go have dinner and I'm gonna show you guys. The weather in January, I do want to talk about it. It's a little bit chilly, but I guess it's better than coming in the summer. I've never been here in the summer, but I do hear that in the summer it's super humid, so it's tolerable. I'm wearing my peak coat, and so is my husband. And it's nice, and it's 5:30 p.m. so we'll see. We're supposed to get some rain, some thunderstorms 2 days out of the 6 days that we are here, but again, I think it's nice weather. And we are here. Court of Two Sisters, famous historical. I heard a lot of good things about this restaurant, so we're gonna have dinner for my birthday here. They have outside and inside seating, but it looks like the inside is closed right now. So hopefully they do have seating inside because it's a little cold now. Charm gate, touch the gate will give you charm. Let's touch it. Let's touch it, let's rub it, let's hold it. So our reservation is at 7. We got here like 20 minutes before, 25, and they called us early. As you guys can see, it's not too busy. Well, it's not busy at all. It's Wednesday, so that's probably why. So that's where they have the Sunday brunch, okay, outside. And I'm sure it's beautiful, and on Sunday, the brunch, what I've heard, is really, really good. Not that dinner isn't, but it's a little different. So now you guys know. You can get dinner, you can get brunch. So they brought us some bread and butter. The butter's right here. And I think we're gonna order for hors d'oeuvres, the crab cakes, and then for entrees, I'm gonna do the blackened goldfish. My husband's gonna do the veal Oscar. And our crab cakes are here. They look good. So we just finished our delicious dinner, and I know I've been telling you guys that I didn't know the street where the restaurant was located, and it's Royal Street. So on this same street here, we will find the Carousel Bar, which of course we're gonna take you guys and show you. It looks pretty nice. I've seen it on Google and some videos on TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, make sure you guys follow me, and of course here on YouTube.
Remember, I promised to show you cool places? Well, next up is the Carousel Bar. This bar is located inside Hotel Monteleone. It's open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's live entertainment Wednesday through Saturday, and it's first come, first served. I want you guys to focus on a person because you'll see that slowly but surely this bar rotates. The Carousel does a subtle and complete rotation around a world-class cocktail bar every 15 minutes. Cheers, guys!
So I'm gonna show you some souvenirs here at a store. Some of them have pretty much the same thing, but others have very particular and cute stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys around.
Because it's carnival season, you will see that many shops, if not all, have their window displays decorated in Mardi Gras colors, purple, green, and gold, as well as a ton of Mardi Gras merch. Guys, you will find endless options for souvenirs, but if I were you, I would pick something unique and nice, even if it's expensive, at least for yourself. Now, if you're buying souvenirs for other people and you don't want to break the bank, you can always head to this next spot, the French Market.
We made it to the French Market, guys. We're gonna show you everything that they have. And it is covered, but it's still outdoor, so we wanted to come on a day that it's not raining, the sun is out, and it's beautiful. They have seating areas if you guys are gonna eat. Let's check this out. Oscar of New Orleans. Wow, hello. So colorful. Hi, how are you? Are these all magnets?
We change any of the pieces to refrigerator or magnets.
Okay. And earrings on this side? You make them?
No.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah, he's not here today.
Oh, he's not here today? Oh, these are so colorful and beautiful. Pretty. Is it locally made? Yeah. See, locally made, guys. Really pretty. Look at that cross right there. Super nice. These earrings are beautiful. We're gonna keep moving. Oyster Creole, boiled shrimp, seafood quesadilla, shrimp taco. Oh, that looks really spicy. Jambalaya, shrimp grits, fried pickles. Hi.
How you
Crab
doing?
claws. I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Crawfish tails and crawfish beignets. Wow, never heard of that. Crawfish pie. Okay, we're gonna show you some more stuff.
the French market is a flea market featuring daily vendors and their farmers market with eateries and cafe style seating. You can definitely find great souvenirs here. The French market is open daily from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I did talk to some vendors, and even though pickup time is at 6 p.m., some leave as early as 3. So if I were you, I would try to get there in the morning. Be a New Orleanian wherever you are. Now that I've read that cute little quote and share that picture with you, let me show you another restaurant that's a must when you visit NOLA. Brennans serves Creole dishes influenced from French and Spanish ancestry. During carnival season, make sure to try their king cake. Please try it for us because we forgot to. You'll see why in a bit. Make sure to also try Bananas Foster, a world-famous dessert invented right here. When you order this dish, you'll see how they make it. You'll get a little show, so don't miss out like we did. Again, I'll tell you why in a bit. As an appetizer, yes, an appetizer, we had upside-down banana cake, which was delicious, followed by New Orleans-style coffee, artisanal eggs Benedict, and steak and eggs. Okay, so after all this food and then our birthday cake given at Brennans, and yes, for the week we were in NOLA, we would always say that we were still celebrating our birthdays everywhere we went. We were truly stuffed. That's why we couldn't fit the Bananas Foster, and honestly, we forgot about the king cake after being surprised with this massive and cute edible pink cotton candy shaped cake that came with a confetti cake and ice cream hidden inside. Oh, and the restaurant also gifted us these Brennans aprons. Let's continue this restaurant streak. We also visited Creole House, which was on the same block as our hotel. We tried gumbo, Creole House shrimp po' boy, and their delicious char-grilled oysters.
Another day, another breakfast, and today we are having breakfast at Pottery NOLA, which is literally like 2 buildings away from our hotel. I'm gonna show you what we're having. I'm having the, I forget what it's called, but it's a skillet. It's really good, and I want you guys to see how thick and fluffy this biscuit is. I can't wait to try it. My husband got beaucoup breakfast, you know, like merci beaucoup. Pancakes, his biscuit, eggs, potatoes, sausage, and bacon. We came back to the Court of Two Sisters for brunch time. Our reservation is at 2:30 p.m., but we got here a little bit earlier, and we are here. I think they're gonna seat us within like 5 minutes, so I'm excited to see it. Of course, I'm gonna show you guys their menu. We're gonna start with the buffet tour. We have some Cajun jambalaya, white rice, grits, I think vegetarian, whoops, red beans, veal, barbecue ribs, yum, some cornbread. Well, we had cornbread, not anymore. Good biscuits, bread, shrimp, boiled shrimp with cocktail sauce, your pastas, your good pastas, corn, I like that. My favorite. Jello, vegetable salads, pecan pie, lemon pie, brownies, oh, banana foster, that's delicious, bread pudding, lemon pepper fish, shrimp pasta, paella, Cajun jambalaya, duck. Someone told me to try duck, so I maybe should try that. More rice here. Chicken gumbo, red beans, wild rice, grits. I think they have pretty much the same. Cream spinach, corn. So they have a good variety, guys. Remember when we came on Wednesday, it was empty, it was dark. Now we're back for brunch time, like I said. We'll be seated outside and there's a lot of people. We did ask for the house drink and they brought us this. The drinks, just so you know, are not included. Alcoholic drinks are not included with the price of your buffet. The buffet is $36 per adult and $14 for kids. We're on our way to Cafe Dumont, but if you guys are staying in the French Quarter, which you might be, there will be 3 of them, but the one we are going to is actually by the river. So of course I'm gonna give you the address and I'm gonna show you where it is. so you guys can have your beignets and your coffee by the river. Cafe Dumont is actually inside the mall, but that doesn't mean you can't purchase your stuff, your items, and go back out, eat it in front of the river, and just have like a romantic breakfast. We found it, guys. It is inside the mall, but I think there's an entrance through the outside. Cafe Dumont, this is our first time trying it. So let's get in line, see what other stuff they have, and then we'll order and enjoy our breakfast. We chose a table right in front of the riverbed. We're still indoors, but just so you guys know, I really wanted to get this view and have our breakfast. And for the mug, 2 coffees, and an order of beignets, it was $24.51. Alright, I want to show you guys how puffy these beignets are. Okay? Look at how puffy they are. See that? They're super puffy. If you had the ones at Disneyland, of course they're good, but they come out thinner. These are really thick and puffy.
Alright guys, the beignets here at Cafe Dumont were amazing. Now let me take you to another spot that you'll be seeing all over town.
We're gonna try their beignets. Their menu, guys, is very extensive. They have a full menu, sandwiches and breakfast. The beignets are massive. These are huge. At Cafe Dumont, I think they're like half of this. Alright guys, so the beignets are good, but I think they're just big and not as fluffy as Cafe Dumont. Fluffy and thick, and it's a lot more dough than the other ones.
Well, there you have it, my friends. Cafe Beignet was not my favorite. Plus, they took forever to give us an order of beignets, and I understand they were busy, but everyone around us got their orders super fast except us. Another thing, please don't wear black when you're eating these beignets. I had to put my coat in front of my shirt because obviously the white powder will sting you all over. Now let's segue from food to activities, and let me talk to you about Steamboat Natchez.
Hey guys, and we are back. It is 5:47. The ticket does say to arrive 15 minutes before 6 p.m. I guess they need to check you in, verify whatever. We'll see right now. But at 6 p.m. we start boarding, and at 7 this little baby takes off. We will be on the Mississippi River for 2 hours. We have our tickets on our phone, but if you guys are still a little old school or you'd rather just print out your tickets, you can do so, and this is where they'll check them.
Two?
Yes.
Hold on to your barcode, we'll take a picture here, and then we get this line, that's when they're going to scan it for your tickets. You have a great time
Thank
tonight.
you. We will. I'm excited. Thank you. Before we board, they do take a picture of you guys right there. So we did that before coming in. We booked the Mardi Gras package, so our table is supposed to be all festive and decorated. So we'll see right now once we get in there and see our table. I'm excited. So these are the tickets in our drink package. Oh, we do, that's right, we get 3 drinks with the package that I bought, and it was like $100 per person. So it ended up being with taxes like $226, something like that. This is part of our special package. So look, we get this, some beads. Oh, we each get our own, right?
Yep.
Nice. I was hoping for it to be a lot more festive, but this is cute. At least we didn't have to buy it. Well, we kind of did buy it. It was like 200 and something. But this is what the Mardi Gras special package comes with. They gave us chicken and sausage gumbo. It is buffet style, so we'll have our salad and gumbo now with bread, and then we will make our way back there to get whatever we want, and I'll show you guys what they have. Guys, so dinner is buffet style, and you can start grabbing your plate and eating as soon as you board, and it'll be out here until 9 p.m. until the tour is over. So we're gonna see what they have. They have a few options, and of course they have the jazz band playing. Baked chicken, mushroom sauce, right here. dessert time, and each person gets its own vanilla Foster and white chocolate bread pudding. You guys get both. Cheers! Second drink. So every time you guys get a drink, you will need to give your waiter or waitress one of those. We already got 4 drinks in total, so of course there were 3 here, and then we used one of these. So we're down to our last 2.
Just to be clear, if you buy the Mardi Gras package, it will come with a bracelet, and each bracelet has 3 tickets. These tickets get you 3 alcoholic drinks, and you can use them at any bar on the ship. You are allowed to walk around with your drinks and drop off your empty glasses and get another drink at any bar. Once done with your drinks, make sure to enjoy the beautiful view of NOLA from the Mississippi River. Make sure to walk around and tour the boiler and engine room. And remember, they took pictures of us at the beginning. Well, at the end, you can purchase them. If you get the entire package, which includes the big picture, 4 small ones, and a picture frame, it's $35 plus tax, and it's around $39 and some change. If you've made it this far, thank you guys for sticking around. Don't forget to subscribe. And now I'm gonna share with you one more activity that I think it's a must when you visit NOLA. Hey guys, on your next trip to Louisiana, if you're in New Orleans, make sure to visit the Alley Plantation and Alley Plantation. And I couldn't film the inside of both plantations, so you guys are just gonna have to make a trip out here and experience it for yourself. I booked a package that included visiting 2 plantations in one day, and I truly recommend it. Cheers! So at this plantation, the Alley Plantation, after the tour, you can buy alcoholic drinks. There's also, I think, lemonade for the kids. So I got the bourbon twist, and then my husband got the mint julep. You will be giving your drinks in a plastic cup, but you can always purchase these glass cups at the bar for $15.
I do want to remind you guys that this is a 30-minute tour, and the rest of the time that you have available is free time, so you can go around the plantation, visit the slave homes or cabins, and just walk around the area, take your pictures, take your videos. The other plantation we just came from, the Alley Plantation, that one is an hour and a half, so it is longer, and it's not far away from this one. It's like 5 minutes away. Don't forget to visit Jackson Square and the St. Louis Cathedral, which is right next to it. Both landmarks are in the French Quarter, so you cannot miss them. The nights in NOLA are young and so much fun. Bourbon Street is where you'll find bars, clubs, and many restaurants, but if you're looking for a more mellow but yet fun environment, head to Frenchman Street. This corridor is a hidden gem and only a couple blocks away from Bourbon Street. This street also has clubs, restaurants, bars, and is recognized as one of New Orleans' best spots for finding live music from jazz to blues and reggae. Before I let you all go, thanks for sticking around until the end, by the way. I want to share some safety tips that will come in handy next time you visit New Orleans, especially the French Quarter. Beware of scammers and pickpockets. I feel like you always need to be aware of this anywhere you go, but in NOLA, they might use phrases such as, "I bet I can tell you where you got your shoes," and this is a way for pickpockets to get cash out of you or valuables. Always stay aware, even when you're having fun at the clubs or bars. Ladies, keep your handbags and backpacks in the front by your chest where you can see them. Travel in groups and do not get hammered, as pickpockets look for vulnerable tourists to get what they want, so regulate your drinking. We all have a weather app, so make sure to check it regularly because the weather changes a lot. Again, we came in the winter and some days were freezing, others were hot, but I can't imagine the summer heat, so keep an eye out for rain, cold, humidity, and hot weather. In the summer months, hydrate, 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 and always wear sunscreen.
This last one might be controversial, but don't wear beads after carnival season. You'll definitely stick out like a sore thumb. Remember, you want to fit in to prevent any petty theft. I'm not telling you all this to scare you because there's police presence in the French Quarter and other tourist spots. I just want to give you guys a heads up.
Guys, our trip has come to an end, but I want to recap the room one last time. It is about 12 miles away from the airport, 40 to 45 minutes. Our Uber driver did get us here like in 25, and it was around 3 p.m. with traffic. So I think he just took a shortcut. The room, it was good for a good price. I think I got it under $600 or $700 for 6 nights. Also, the hotel is very central to mostly everything. The French Quarter, a Riverwalk, the malls, restaurants, the casino, which is right across the street, the Steamboat, the French Market, Jackson Square, everything within walking distance, so I can't complain. One last thing, on Bourbon Street, I said that's the party street, that's the street that where you want to go. Our Uber driver did tell us not to eat there because the food wasn't going to be great. Just to go out. We never ate there, so just a tip. Another thing, on Saturday night, it was popping. There was a lot going on, but a lot of these clubs had private events up until like 10 p.m. So we were trying to bar hop, and sometimes we just had to stay at certain bars until these events were over. I'm not saying it's gonna be like that every Saturday, but there was some kind of college event taking place and you did see a lot of younger people. So just know that in case you're out here and one of these Saturdays this happens to you, now you know. Like after 10 they all start opening up the clubs. You can go upstairs, you can do pretty much everything. But Friday night and Sunday night, we didn't have an issue with that. Just to conclude, when I did my research, my main thing was to make sure that we didn't book a haunted place. Last night we couldn't sleep, but I think it was because we had coffee, not because of anything else. Thank you so much for watching our birthday carnival season vlog. Make sure to follow, subscribe, so next time I upload a new video, you guys get notified. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope to vacate with you guys soon. Bye.